Hey, good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Hey, this is Gregory Wiles coming live to you. Yes, I'm back in the tongue of Houston, Texas. Those of you who listened for the last 2 days on Friday and Monday, now I was in the windy city of Chicago. Now I'm back in my hometown here in Houston, Texas. For first time listeners, I just get some exercise in the morning and I share my thoughts with you guys, whatever I'm inspired to talk about. But today, when I got to work this time in the morning, I just usually just pull over here and I'm going to get this little word out, man. Today is one of those days that I know this is for somebody, this message. Someone is waiting to hear this. I don't know who that is. But there was one of the days when nothing would come to me. Nothing would come, no matter how hard I try. Nothing feel right for me to talk to you guys about in the morning. No inspiration. But not until a week in the morning. Not until about after 6 this morning. This is what God wanted me to talk about today. So I know He had this for someone. Good morning, Jillian. Good morning, Big Sis. So I know this message is for someone, whoever it is. So if you hear this message and you know whoever this is, who dealing with this, man, share this with them. Share this with them, man, because this is one of those days. He waited till this morning and said, nope, nothing. This is what I want you to say this morning, right? So what I'm going to talk about, I want to talk about this story here, right? It's a couple things we can draw from this story when Jesus healed this woman, right? We can go from, we'll start from Luke 8:41 through 48 and read from Luke 8:41 through 48, right? So then a man named Jairus, a synagogue leader, came and fell at Jesus' feet, pleading with him to come to his house because his only daughter, a girl about 12, was dying, right? So this man named Jairus, come, Jesus, please come home to my house. My daughter is dying, right? As Jesus was on his way, the crowd almost crushed him. So there's a lot of people around Jesus, a whole lot of people, right? And a woman there who has been subject to bleeding for 12 years, but no one can heal her, right? No one can heal her. She came up behind him and touched the edge of his cloak, and immediately her bleeding stopped, right? So you probably know someone in this situation right now. They went to the doctor, and doctor said, hey, she went to all the doctors, get second opinion, third opinion. The doctor said, man, we can't do nothing for you. The condition you got to live with it. It depends on the condition. They might give you some little treatment for it, but there's like no remedy for that. Or some people, they might even tell you, hey, your condition is so severe, you probably got 6 months to a year to live, or whatever the case may be. But all the doctors saying, hey, there's nothing more we can do for you. But this woman didn't give up, right? She didn't give up. She heard but this prophet that come to tongue, and she had her faith, and she said, if I could only get to touch him, I really can't get his attention. All these people around here, who am I to get his attention to ask him about this? He already going on, on a different mission. But if I could just touch him, right? And she did touch his cloak, right? And most times you hear the story and it talk about the faith, and your faith can heal you. Yes, right? So if you know somebody in this situation here right now, right? Doctors already tell them they can't do nothing more for them, right? Just remind them about this story. If you're going to share this video with them, you don't think that's the right thing, at least remind them about this story, right? But a part of this story that's get overlooked, right, that people don't shed a lot of light on. We shed a light on the faith that healed her and all of that, and that's real, and somebody probably need to hear that this morning, right? Somebody probably need to hear this to give them some hope this morning. But I can shed a little light on other parts of this story here that we don't get a lot of light shed on a lot of time, right? So when she touched, let me read it over, and then I'm going to go on, right? As Jesus was on his way, the crowd almost crushed him. And a woman was there who had been subject to bleeding for 12 years, but no one could heal her. She came up behind him and touched the edge of her cloak, and immediately her bleeding stopped, right? Who touched me? Jesus asked. When they all denied it, Peter said, Master, the people are crowding and pressing against you. Like, Jesus, man, we got how much people touching you? It's a whole bunch of people touching you, Jesus. We asking who touched you, man? There's hundreds of people around here, everyone pressing and mashing against you. How do you know who touched you, right? But Jesus said, someone touched me. I know that the power has gone out from me, right? Jesus said, no, someone touched me. This is not just a normal touch. Someone touched me, because he feel the power left him, right? Let's go on, then I can explain what I want, right? Then the woman, seeing that she could not go unnoticed, came trembling and fell at his feet. In the presence of the people, she told why she had touched him and how she has been instantly healed. Then he said to her, daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace, right? So we shed a light on the faith that healed her. But here I want to shed a little light on. You think when Jesus said, who touched me? This is Jesus, right? This is Jesus we're talking about. You don't think he know who touched him? You didn't think he know who touched him? But he insisted in asking, who touched me? This is not for his sake. This wasn't for his sake, you know. This was for this woman's sake, right? Because now, when she come forward and said, Jesus, I'm the one who touched you, and this is the reason why I touched you, and I'm healed, right? Then he said, your faith has healed you. This is for her. Hear why this is for her. Just let's imagine this, right? Let's imagine this. You heard about a prophet that come to town and he's healing and all of that, right? And you know you got your neighbor that was sick. This person's sick, just like this woman. Doctors don't tell them the condition what they got. They can't get no healing from it. They done. They can't do nothing. They probably get him some little treatment as whatever, right? But this prophet come to town. You went to this service, this crusade, whatever this prophet come. And the prophet healed 10 people. And your neighbor was not one of the 10 because you went there from beginning to end. And you watched the whole thing in amazement. But your neighbor was not one of the 10 that was healed. You ain't missed nothing. But then when you go home now, next day, she going to tell you, oh, Jesus, this prophet healed me last night. And you were like, which prophet? Oh, the prophet that come and went to this place. Yeah, he healed you last night. I was there and I saw the 10 people that was healed, and you were not one of the 10. You are a liar. I don't want nothing more to do with you. I don't know what you did to get your healing, but you are a liar. I was there last night and you were not one of the people that he healed, right? Just imagine as a situation, right? So just imagine. That's why Jesus had insisted to her to come and confess. He know who touched him. Man, this is Jesus, right? This is like the comedian was to make this point out, to bring this point home, while the comedian was making fun, right? You know the little game you play when you're small, you play hide go seek, you're gonna hide and you say ready and the person gotta come and find you. The comedian was making joke about it and he said, man, that's not no fun to play hide go seek with Jesus, right? As soon as you hide and you say ready, Jesus say, okay, got you out onto the couch, come out, got you, right? He knows everything. He can see where you hiding, right? So to bring home the point. So just Jesus know who touched him, but this was for her. This was for her. When she confessed this now and come forward, and Jesus acknowledged and tell her your faith is healed, nobody could doubt her now. No one could doubt her now. No one could doubt her. Everyone knew what happened and what go on there. She touched his cloak and she was healed, and Jesus backed it up, and Jesus supported and said, yeah, you were healed. Go in faith. Your own faith has healed you. Jesus confirmed her healing now, so she don't have to be out there and call a liar. And now her healing, she can't even enjoy her healing now because people doubting her and now making her an outcast, right? So this is a part of the story a lot of light don't be shed on, right? And this come to my mind here. This proverb go right along with what he's saying. This probably might help explain this proverb a little bit more. Proverbs 28:13. Proverbs 28:13. Whoever conceals their sin does not prosper, but the one who confesses and renounces them find mercy, right? Find mercy, right? Whoever conceals their sin does not prosper, but the one who confesses and renounces them find mercy, right? So that's what he's saying. You come forward, be bold. Jesus know who you are. He know what you're dealing with right now. He know what's going on, but he wants you to come and confess it. He wants you to come and confess. He know who you are out there. Whoever this message is for, he know who you are and what you're dealing with, but he wants you to come to him and confess it and ask for that help, right? He knows, but he wants you to come and ask for that help. And just like the woman, he's going to confirm it. He's going to back it up. and say, yes, I got you. Bring his word back to him. There's no difference from you and this woman in this story here. There's no difference from you and this woman in this story here. We don't know what his plan is. We don't know what his works are. But he's saying, when all else fail, all those second, third, fourth, fifth opinion you get fail, he's saying, you can still come to me. I'm still an option. Even though you're using me as the last resort, I am still an option. I'm still an option that can do it and do it like that. And when I do it, I'll back it up and let people know that is me. That is I who did it, right? So he know who you are. He just want you to come and confess it to him, right? And whoever conceal their sin shall not prosper, but who confesses, renounces them, shall find mercy, guys. Guys, whoever this is for and need a little hope, and you know, the down and the give up because the news what the doctor tell them. God bless the doctors. They got the knowledge that we need, and they could only tell you what the science show them, and their hands are limited to what they can do, and they just got to say, hey, it's nothing more I can do. But God said, I can do more than what they can do. When they can't do it no more, I still is an option, right, guys? So whoever this is for, share it with them, man. Share it with them. And bless somebody today, right, guys? So I can leave that there, man. But I want you guys have a great day today, and we'll talk again on Friday, man. Talk again on Friday, guys. Have a great day. Okay, bye.